Hello, we are Juan Guillermo Duarte and Julian Borrero, and we are here to talk about a big problem called economic inequality. So I'm going to explain into detail what is this problem. So we are reaching an unsustainable situation. While we knew that the 1% of the world population has much more wealth than the 90%, that's become unbelievable. But the gap is growing. According to the Oxford latest report, an economy serving the 1%, the wealth of the 62 richest people has increased by 44% in just 5 years, while the poorest half of the world has seen their wealth decline in $1 trillion in the same period of time. Similarly, the poorest 10% of the world population, what we call the base of the pyramid, have only seen their annual incomes increase by just under $3 a year in nearly 25 years.
So this is a huge problem to humanity and the civilization we are living on, mainly because, as my partner said, the gap of the poor people and the richest people or the wealthy people are like going wider. So this mainly situation can be solved or at least fixed by having a little bit more helps from the government to the poor people. But this is not the case in our days. The government is not providing enough help or not providing the goods or the services that these people are demanding. We have to rebuild these helps and make it more huge with making bigger with more goods or more helps, or at least a financial injection of cash.
So in this video we are going to talk about a little bit some innovative politics to affront this situation. First of all, technological development is changing the world at breakneck speed in key areas such as employment, health, and education. In this framework, new technologies present a double edge. On one hand, they can generate inequality in certain areas, such as work, where they can destroy jobs, but on the other hand, new technology democratizes access to education and improve the efficiency of health services. Private companies are job creators, and public administrators are responsible for creating the ideal breeding for more prosperous society. In other words, the proper use and universalization of new technology is also a source of egalitarianism.
Okay, so take into account these topics where we already covered. We propose four solutions. To begin with, we propose kind of a freedom for give kind of the freedom to how to spend the help, the financial help the government are providing to the poor people, so they can feel free to know and to see visually or materialize the help that they are receiving. So there are two topics we want to focus on, so they can spend that financial or that help in a good way. So in the 50% of the fund will be spent already in goods and basic necessities, such as healthcare goods, or maybe also food or electrodomestics that can increase the level of living of that people. Also, the other 50% of the fund will be aimed to the pension and the education system, so they can be a little more calm, or they can be a little more informed of this fund by injecting that money on the pension of the main head of the nuclear family, or in the education on their future childs.
So another proposal to affront this huge problem could be create a collaborative economy platform that helps to reduce prices and give access to basic necessities in exchange for a subscription. I mean, public authorities or charities could subsidize these basic necessities to those people which need, or to those people that have the lowest income in the society. Another proposal is that recognize the internet for as a right, in order to each people can have an internet connection, because without those restrictions, or censorship is the door. The internet is the door to a multitude of basic services, as a quality education, health service, among others, the employment, the infrastructures that will make it possible. It is that will be fundamental, that public and private alliances introduce the crowdfunding to financing the education to those students without resources, but has great potential, and they will have previously identified them to big data.
Other proposal we were thinking is to inject a considered amount of money on infrastructure of the total environment, the urban environment of the poor people. This is mainly because if we think that maybe the infrastructure can develop more creative thinking, or creative ideas of how to entrepreneur, or at least if the poor people see that injection money and the infrastructure could help enormously to the interaction between the urban sector and the rural sector. So this flow of people can help the search of new workplaces or new jobs that can be a huge part or a huge help to the family. Also, we were thinking, knowing that many of these families that are in the poor level of society could overcome the situation, or at least fix it, or get better by injecting also capital in the entrepreneurs that are like leading this new project on their society, on their neighborhood, so they can like improve their income, they can improve their sales, they can improve also the way of living by receiving this help of the government on that entrepreneur. Maybe it could be only cash, or receiving goods that can develop a new strategy so they can overcome that situation. Thank you very much.